street, it's a street in a strange world. He is surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace, scatterings in orphanages. He looks around, he sees angels in the architecture, spinning in infinity. He says, amen, hallelujah. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. And I can call you Betty, Betty, when you call me, you can call me out, call me out.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
We did it. We made it. Another week is done. Yeah.
Happy Memorial Day to you.
Cha cha cha.
Nice.
Well,
All right, see you guys later.
all right. That
Cool,
was
see ya.
the Barefoot Movement Variety Show for this week.
It was very varietied.
Yeah, very varied. Well, we're going to take a little time, let some more viewers get in here. It's always that awkward few minutes where we're like waiting to play some songs till
Hey.
everyone shows up.
Guys.
Just here hanging out.
How's everybody's week been? I have a fun little anecdote about my week. If I'll just talk about it. For those
You
who
have the
don't
floor.
follow me on Instagram, I actually recently, well, not recently now, but several months ago, fronted my own jazz group here in Nashville, and I've had a bunch of videos and I've always wanted to post them, and so we were working on them and we were trying to come up with like a jazz group name for me, and we threw around like a bunch of random names, but eventually I just put like some info into like a band name generator, and they would ask me questions like, what's the name of the person who runs the band? Like, what do they play? Like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite season? And I'm just going to read you guys some of the highlights because they're pretty funny. Katie Blomars and the Midnight Musicians. Nashville Revival. Mick Upright Bass. Katie Blomars Eats the Upright Bass.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Jazz Dream and a Pinch of the Upright. My Vibe Romance. Upright Basses 77. The Jazzing Jazz Musicians. Undercover Upright Bass and the Jazz Upright Basses. Upright Bass Army.
I like
Jazz
that.
Upright Basses of the Mauve Upright Bass. Upright Basses for Musicians. Upright Bass Attack. And my
Nice.
personal favorite, Au revoir Butts.
Oh.
And
Nice.
that's all I have to say about that.
Why can't you just be the Big Larrys?
Honestly,
Yeah,
that'd
true.
be a good name.
I think it's Katie Blomars and the Jazz Pups is what I think.
Jazz
Pups.
Pups.
I like that one.
Oh, I like that.
Aw, we like puppies.
That generator was terrible. That was awful.
Yeah.
It was
They didn't do
Honestly,
a good job at all.
I got a
Recrank
really
that
good laugh
thing.
out about it, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to name it like the Katie Blomars Jazz Project, but Justin and Danielle were like, no, that's like you have a middle school jazz group and that's what you call it. I was like, okay.
I like
But-
the Jazz Pups. It's very
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the jazz pups too. I'm all about puppies.
Because you
I
always
want a
think
puppy.
cats, jazz cats.
Right.
It's not.
That's the twist.
Yeah.
But puppies are better.
Therein lies the twist.
Well, we have a fun show for you tonight. Our first guests are our friends, the Way Down Wanderers. We went on tour with them a couple years ago for the Merle Fest on the Road tour. So we have two of the members of the band. They are actually brothers-in-law, so they will be coming to us together. And then we have Canadian musician Ken Tizard, who is just subscribed, actually. Hello, Ken. He is a very nice guy. We have not met in person, but we have a mutual friend in our manager, Steve. So excited for him and for the Wanderers coming up in a little while. So I'll go ahead and we can start off with a song. Since it's Memorial Day, the one song that I have that honors the soldiers and everyone that has served in a war, and it's from the perspective of a nurse, and it's from our first record, Footwork, and it's called Martha's Song.
Right. You take off. Use the headphones.
There you are in green, your green and your face is young like mine, but all of your youth has been buried in truth. You've lost so much time. From this hospital room I cared for the boys whose names were called to fight. He's barely 18 and he's looking at me when the light fades from his eyes. So, your life's in my hands, I won't give up. I'll do all I can to see it through. At least one more day, but I am slipping away. So now I don't get close anymore. I'd rather be alone. My heart can't take any more of that weight after you didn't make it back home. So sad to me now, the why and the how, and though I try to be strong, this burden I bear keeps me over there, and I don't know how to move on. I am haunted by the words that you said as you cried out. Your tears turning red, your last request. Remember me, but how could I I went to the wall to find your name, searching the rows upon rows. Down on my knees I whispered, please forgive me for letting you go. Sweet release sweeps over me, and I know you'll never be gone. Your memory remains like each of the names preserved here, etched in stone. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben and friends.
Such a good song. A great one.
Thanks to all of our commenters in
Hello,
the chat.
Noah, Shannon, Mike,
Yeah.
Mark,
Mark.
Javi, Taladar, Bonnie, Marion, Steven, and Cynthia. And
All
we
right.
had a donation. And
All
Jeffy.
right.
We had a donation
Jeffy.
from Mike Crovello. Donated $25. Said, glad you are all staying healthy. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. We love Mike.
You too.
This
Mike,
isn't
Mike,
really a
Mike.
pleasant sounding instrument.
Honestly,
I love it.
except for the rain stick, none of them are, to be honest.
Listen, these came from a big pack of rhythm instruments at Guitar Center. These are high quality
Yeah.
things
Oh,
you put
the
down.
brand.
high quality.
Guitars.
Okay.
The brand is First Act.
Sure they did.
Actually, that's a Walmart
Oh.
brand. Sorry.
Actually, yeah,
Walmart probably owns Guitar Center.
Yeah.
they own everyone.
Well, it's the only place you can go to right now, so I guess so. They're taking over everything. Fun little anecdote from my week. I had to get started on a new audiobook this week where I'm narrating and I'm supposed to be speaking in German and Italian accents. And I thought I could
In
do
the
it
same
just
book?
Yeah, well, it's like a World War
my
II
gosh.
drama, so like the man is German and the woman is Italian. So it's like one chapter's German, one chapter's Italian, and
Jeez.
and I did my homework. I thought I was feeling good, and then the first day, I like the first 2 chapters just destroyed me, and I was so embarrassed, and I thought I was gonna get fired, and I just like literally came into this room, laid on the floor, and cried. But I think
bad.
it's coming along now. I think my German is doing a lot better, and I'm not so scared about it anymore, and I feel okay. And then the other one,
Auf Wiedersehen.
you know, I just think about the pepperoni and the pizza, and I talk like Franca. Franca is the character, and I just have to do a lot of this, and it's fine. So
Pepperoni.
Anyway.
It's a me, a Mario.
It's the Mario.
Okay.
You guys know each other?
no, it is. I know that's borderline offensive, but I'm just. You have to start big, and then bring it back.
Yours wasn't
you know?
offensive. Mine. Pepperoni. Get the beat. That's the
You're
thing.
just trying to be Mario.
And I'll stop doing this the whole time too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry to all the Italians out there.
Brother.
I'm doing my best. That's all I can say. You know. Anyway.
Very good.
Thank you.
Good
All right, who's next? We would like to hear some music and not me being a nerd.
Nerd.
Let's see. Is my Pro Tools working? Everything's coming through?
It's working fantastically.
It's working.
It's working. I'm going to play a song. Let's see. This song is probably like... if I had to just throw out a number, I'd probably say 17 years old.
300 years
Something.
old.
So specific.
Something like it's probably, if I had to guess a number, it'd probably be around there.
Did you write this?
No,
song?
no, it's not that. It's not that. It's more like probably 14 years old, 12 years old.
Oh,
something
that's
closer
much
to that.
better.
All right,
Yeah.
thank
God.
much better. Anyway, this is a song about. I was gonna go on this road trip with somebody, and the next day I thought it would be funny if I wrote a song about going on this road trip with this person and just making a CD of it and then slipping it in the car and talking about, you're like, oh, I wrote this song for today, you know what I mean? And I used to think that was funny when I was younger, and I probably still would today. But this song is called Wherever We'll Be, and it's just about
About your ex-girlfriend or something?
no.
Oh.
No, I
No,
would
we
never.
were never an item, but it was a female.
Yeah, of course.
And so
Gotta go.
it's just about all the stuff you'd see and stuff as you go along and stuff. So we were going to drive south. So it's just
South
like, I don't
from
care where we go.
Mississippi?
just wherever
South
we
from Hattiesburg?
Yeah,
On a
I have
road
questions
trip?
about this.
No.
Go
It
right
wasn't
to
in
the-
Hattiesburg.
I
wasn't
think
the
that's
boating
a boat
though.
trip at that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a boat trip. Yeah.
On a boat trip. Perfect introduction here. All right.
Marian's the only one who thinks I'm funny.
Who?
Marian. I love it.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't know if we haven't really worked out any parts together, but you can sing whatever you want to
Okay.
sing. All right.
I like this song.
Oh, thank you. I like you.
When the morning comes, I'll pick you up, and we'll go riding by where the wind has been through shaking limbs to find our gazing eyes. Not too far to go where it rarely snows, and birds have songs like mine through southern hills where no one steals. There's a sleeping dog that lies. Ride with me, ride with me to wherever we'll be. Ride with me, ride with me to wherever we'll be. And along the way on the winter's day, will we laugh or will we cry? Will the time just slip? We're at our fingertips like smoke slips from a fire. Thank you.
All right.
Nice,
That was cool.
That was great.
Great road trip song or boat
Well,
trip
you know,
song.
I always thought,
Float.
you know, it should do another chorus or something. But then I just kind of liked making it sort of succinct. So it
Yeah,
just
it's
doesn't. It
beautiful.
only does that
I liked
once,
it.
sort of like a bridge would do.
So
It's aged well.
Yeah.
we had another donation during Alex's beautiful performance, Alex and
Alright.
Marion's beautiful performance. P. Trum donated $15.
Thank you, Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Where's a gong when you need one?
I'm saying, I was just telling, I was talking with the band, and I'm considering getting a gong, a donation gong. Like if it's over a certain amount, we could have like your donation amount gets what instrument. Like the bigger the donation, the bigger the instrument. And I'll have a giant gong and just like. Anyway,
Kill everyone.
You're eventually gonna like have to like invest in like a bass saxophone or something.
Yeah.
And it's just like this giant thing. Like the bigger the donations get. It's a $20,000 instrument, but
worth every penny.
worth every penny.
Worth it.
Oh, so
Anyway.
Jeff Satofsky watching the show tonight. My middle school theater and music teacher.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
My dear friend. Thank you for tuning in. He likes my Chucky doll.
Who
Chucky,
doesn't?
who normally just, comes to visit me at Halloween, but he's been hanging out.
We've
on the
neat him
streams.
this year.
Yeah. I just need his good energy, to
During
get us through.
coronavirus.
Alrighty. Well, how about it, Miss Katie? Miss K9. Katie and the Jazz Pups.
All right.
Katie the Jazz
Jazz
Pup.
Pup.
Does that make you a jazz pup? Aw, he's a jazz pup
You
now.
wish.
Oh, I do wish you were a jazz pup.
You wish. You wish I was a jazz pup.
We have been trying to adopt a dog, but not yet. It hasn't happened yet.
Oh.
But we're trying really hard.
We're
Now
just
it's
living through our neighbors' dogs vicariously.
Yeah.
Stealing them.
Yeah, we're gonna my family asks me every week, like right before the stream, like, what are you gonna sing this week? And I like sometimes I'll tell them, and other times I'm like, no, we're gonna keep it a secret. But
Nice.
actually, two of the songs that we're gonna do were inspired by my brother, because I just like to ask people. I don't normally sing this much, guys. So I have to ask people for recommendations for what to do. So my first like not hip band that I liked as a child was Coldplay, and their old stuff is amazing. And so we're gonna do a tune from their first record called Trouble.
I don't think
This
it's
is something actually Justin does. He goes like this when things are good. He goes,
I don't think the stream can see that.
Yeah, the
Why
stream-
does the stream
Oh, really?
not see my thumbs up?
I thought you could see it.
Oh.
That's too
No.
bad.
We
Yeah, it used
switched.
to be able
This
to
is
see it.
awkward
That
now.
was weird.
They have
Well,
no
fine.
idea what we're talking about now.
It's just like, why are we doing this?
can
There's
hear you.
some emojis you can do on
I
Skype,
can
and
hear
I'm
it on
I'm
the
doing
mic
some
corner.
thumbs up emojis, but I guess Tommy changed
All right,
some
we're
settings. or
gonna
something.
do this song by Coldplay called Trouble with a jazz pup on piano.
Jazz pop.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Oh no, I see a spider web and it's tangled up with me, and I lost my head and thought of all the stupid things I've said. Oh no, what's this? A spider web and I'm caught in the middle. So I twist and run and thought of all the stupid things I've done. And I never meant to cause you trouble. And I never meant to do you wrong. And if I ever caused you trouble, oh no, I never meant to do you harm. Oh no, I see a spider web and it's me in the middle. So I twist and run, but here I am in my little bubble, singing that I never meant to cause you trouble. And I never meant to do you wrong. And if I ever caused you trouble, oh no, I never meant to do you harm. They spun a web for me. They spun a web for me. They spun a web for me. And they spun a web, singing that I never meant to cause you trouble. And I never meant to do you wrong, singing how if I ever caused you trouble. And oh no, I never meant to do you harm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
Heck yeah.
That was great. It was so pure.
Yeah. Such a
Very nice. Oh, she's got her headphones on now.
Pure.
That was awesome.
You can woo her now.
Yeah.
Let the wooing commence.
Yeah.
It was nice. Very nice.
Thanks,
And
Dad.
nice job from the Jazz Pup as well.
Yeah, Jazz
Good
Pup.
old jazz pup.
Jazz Pup felt pretty good.
Good job, jazz pup.
Well, we're going to move into a video from a live performance we did. We've been featuring on the stream that is a very good quality video. Hopefully the performance was pretty good too.
Low performance quality, good high quality video.
Last week
What is this
someone
video?
had asked for Bowling Green, and I can kind of play it, but it's just better if everybody else plays it. So we can. I think Tommy has something to say.
I have
before we
something to
move
say.
on.
Oh dear.
Rocco Keys donated $50.
All
Says
right.
happy-
Thank you, Rock. Oh, I know. Who
Thank you
that's
so
Randy.
much.
Said Happy Memorial Day. Love y'all, Bonnie and Randy. Thank you so much.
Aw,
Thank you.
thank
you
you.
too.
Thank you.
Buck. Give him the buck.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
And Joshua LeClaire from Poway, California. Welcome to the stream. EDS, how are
Hello.
you doing today?
Hi, EDS.
So we're gonna bring in a guest.
Yes, we're gonna hear Bowling Green, and then we'll be back with the Way Down Wanderers. Everybody, here's from
Alright.
2016. And I think a little funny note about this show is that Tommy's either his mic broke or he forgot a mic, and that's why he's having to play into a
It
mic.
broke. I don't
often.
forget things.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Nice.
But anyway, so he's kind of got his own little stage mic over there, and there you go. You'll get to see
All
right,
that.
here we go.
Myself.
Yep. Bowling Green.
I wish I was in Bowling Green, sitting in my chair with a one-arm round whiskey cake, the other of my dear, the other of my dear Bowling Green. Whoa, get off Bowling I wish I was a bumblebee sailing through the air. Take my tulip by my side, touch me if you dare. Don't touch me if you dare, Bowling Green. Whoa, good old Bowling Green. Now if you see that gal of mine, you tell her once for me that if she loved another man, I would set her free. I would set her free, oh Bowling Green. Whoa, good old Bowling Green. Sailing through this whole wide world, sailing through the Lord, sailing through this whole wide world. Ain't got no home, Lord, ain't got no home on Bowling Green. Whoa, good old Bowling Green. I wish I was in Bowling Green, sitting in my chair when I'm round whiskey cake, the other of my dear, the other of my dear Bowling Green. Whoa, good old Bowling Green.
All right.
All right, that was Bowling Green live from Jelly's Jam Room. But now we have our very special guests and friends, Austin and Collin from the Peoria, Illinois, and worldwide phenomenon band known as the Way Down Wanderers. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Claps to you guys
yeah.
as well.
You guys
we love the
deserve
barefoot
a
movement.
huge round.
Thank you.
So, yeah, go ahead, Katie. Sorry.
So I actually, these are my fellow Midwestern peeps. Love good Midwestern folk. I went to college with John Mirkowski, their drummer, and that's kind of how we all got connected. And then we had the pleasure of going on the road with you guys, which is like, it was just so fun. Like, I mean, John and I went to jazz school together, so the thought of like being able to go on the road in folk bands together was just like, wow, look at us, we're doing it. It was just so fun.
It's a pretty crazy coincidence. I mean,
I know.
Two jazz majors at U of I both end up on the same tour together in a very similar style of music. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was honestly like, you know, it's like you always want to go on tour with your buds, you know. So it was a good time. So we always do kind of the intro thing, like tell us about you guys and the Way Down Wanderers in 3 minutes or less. Ready, go.
Story of your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Collin and I met here in Peoria, Illinois, and we ran a few different folk-esque groups together, and then we finally started working on songs on our own. We met our bassist here, and we later met John Mirkowski, who was at U of I at the time. Met our banjo player in Michigan, and stayed pretty Midwestern for a while, and then started touring.
Yeah, we've been touring a bunch for the past 5 years now, pretty much full time, doing as many shows as we can. We just released our second album at the beginning of last year, and I think the story for the band is we've just been, you know, writing so much together for the past couple years, and just the whole band I think has really grown together. As musicians and songwriters over the years. So it's been so fun to just become really, really close friends with all the guys in the band. And Austin's actually my brother-in-law, so we kind of have the family element too.
So you just started a band with him so you could get close to his sister, let's be honest.
So many people always ask if it was weird, but all of us are always super close friends, and it's just a good base for
that's just awesome
family we have now. So
it's like a hashtag goals, you know.
Yeah, totally. I know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We've released a few live records. We host our own festival in Southern Illinois, and we just tour.
Yeah.
We used to tour.
Right.
We used to do this thing called touring and
Back in the day.
I don't know if you guys remember what that's like at this point.
I remember the Wander Down Festival. We got to play that a couple years ago. In fact, Chucky was there. He came on stage with us, and we cuddled together in a yurt over the weekend.
The yurt.
So he says hello to.
Hey,
hello, Chucky. You guys played the first
one. Yeah,
that's right.
First Wander Down. We've learned a lot since then.
It was beautiful. Well, we'd love to hear some songs from you guys. Tell our fans watching tonight if you had to describe your music to someone who'd never heard it before. I know that's a very tough thing to do, but what would you say?
Dude.
I would call I don't want to speak for Austin's songwriting, but the songs I would write, I definitely consider, you know, Americana to be a good category for the band, acoustic based, but then a lot of, you know, poppy elements too.
I usually go with like folk rock. We kind of touch more on the rock side with always having a drummer in the band, and I don't know, it's been
fun to play with a keyboard player for the past year and a half. We've been having a lot of keys parts, so that's been a really fun development in the sound for the band. Definitely. But it's cool to do this too and kind of, you know, return the song to how it was when we wrote it on a guitar, you know. Yeah. So
I think you said in a few words. That was plenty.
That was great.
But yeah, this song here is called Moonglow Carolina. It's off our most recent album, and especially one for you guys. We took just a lot of appreciation traveling through those parts over the years.
Aww.
All right. I'm gonna pop out my headphones, so we can't hear you guys right now, but I'll put them back in.
You know, if it's the last thing I'll do, I'll backtrack to you to show you something true. 'Cause we're soon to be old, searching for a new. There's a moon glow in Carolina, dying to shine on you. We're headlong to the heartland with the Blue Ridge before dawn. Another ticket into the turnstile, blade of grass onto the lawn. a moonglow in Carolina, dying to shine on you. Where the wind blows through the clothesline from the windows of my mind. The windshield's looking like a graveyard, and it feels like a friend sometimes. From the red barns off the roadside, I hope they never say die. I've been in the wishing well a handful of times, leaving dreams for the dandelions. You know, if it's the last thing I'll do, I'll backtrack to you to show you something true. 'Cause we're soon to be old, searching for a new. There's a moonglow in Carolina, dying to shine on you. We're so long, Carolina. I'll be your reminder that a boy who's born from the cut down corn, if he sworn someday to find you. I'm a song upon your winter breeze. When birds become the backbeat, I'll be feeling torn and needing more in the suburbs and the back streets. You know, it's the last thing I'll do. I'll backtrack to you to show you something true. 'Cause we're soon to be old, searching for a new. There's a moonglow in Carolina, dying to shine on you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
Very nice.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
So good to hear you guys again. It's been
I
a
know.
hot minute. So
It really has. It's so good to see all of you.
yeah.
Seriously.
That's I
That's what makes
say
it
every week that it is like an unexpected reward from doing these things is how much fun it is to see your friends and to meet new people and to come together in a way we never would have done before. You can say that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was just listening to that song today, so I was tickled you played it. I was checking out you guys' new music, your videos, and all the stuff from Illusions, which is that record that just came out. Really cool music videos on you guys' website.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what is, I imagine as all of us are dealing with this thing called COVID, that it's hard to really say what's coming up next, but that album you said came out at the beginning of last year. Are you guys working on new stuff, or are you just kind of playing it by ear?
Yeah, so we've been slowly in the works since late last year on, a bunch of new demos and new songs. So we're trying to figure out how to remotely, since, we're all working remotely, is a new way of doing the whole pre-production thing. So we're trying to fit it in this year to hopefully get into the studio somehow.
Yeah, I saw you guys just released a new album as well.
Yeah, back in February.
Yeah, those tracks sounded great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have any, so we mentioned earlier these guys put on their own music festival, and it was called the Wander Down Festival. Any ideas if that's going to carry on this year?
We really hope so. I feel
it's in October, right?
It is in October, so we'll just be following the local guidelines and what the state has to say about gatherings at that point. We'd like to do it, and if it's safe in October, we definitely will do everything we can to make it happen. But I think hopefully we'll be making an informed decision soon for sure.
Yeah, it's tough. It's kind of just like in a whole waiting period, just for the next thing to be canceled.
Yeah.
Right.
We're in the same place. And I've actually been reading tons of musician forums about like what do we feel comfortable with, what things are starting to open up, and there's this desire. Of course we all want nothing more than to get back out there and play shows and get on the road, but how do we feel, what is the safest option? Are people going to come? Do people feel safe to come to the show? It's just
well said.
there's so many different things, and it is interesting to get opinions of other friends in the industry, because we all want the same thing, but in the best and safest way possible. So yeah, I hope
agree.
you guys get to put it on for sure, because it's definitely a hoot and always a really fun time. So
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, we hope
fingers
so
crossed.
too.
yeah.
Well, let's hear another song from our friends. If you're just joining us, you've got Collin and Austin from the Way Down Wanderers. Normally I guess if you're going with the keys, what, a 6-piece now.
Yeah.
So this is the stripped down version, but you can head to any of the socials and check out their music with their full band. But I'm enjoying the pared down thing very, very much.
Thank
it's like,
you.
Thank
it's like,
you.
I know you're brothers-in-law, but it's like a brother duet,
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel that way too. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much again
Yeah.
for having us. This has been a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Oh,
This
thank
is
you.
Good excuse
awesome.
for us to get together and play some songs. All right, this one,
Yeah.
this one's called Principles of Salt.
I'm too stressed and I repress saying all that's on my mind. But you let me and you get me. So let's just leave it all behind.
I packed my dusty old guitar, canceled all my credit cards. I had to run and change my name. I think I missed the rapture, or else somebody's snatcher. It's taking me out of the frame.
Well, I'm too stressed and I repress saying all that's on my mind. But you let me and you get me. So let's just leave it all behind.
Well, life is one big cover up. America has given up. It overdosed on our own. I'm on the quest for common sense. You can keep your picket fence. It does not interest me at all. No.
Well, I'm too stressed and I repress saying all that's on my mind. But you let me and you get me. So let's just leave it all behind. And in certain circumstances, it ain't a crime, but I'll take my chances with you.
Whoa.
Anytime. Well, I'm too stressed and I repress saying all that's on my mind. Woo! You let me and you get me. So let's just leave it all behind. Well, I'm too stressed and I repress saying all that's on my mind. But you let me and you get me. No, you don't. Never mind.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Killer harmonies.
Oh man,
Killer.
I missed
Thank
that
you so
live
much.
show. It's just like it's one of the hardest things to stand still at a Way Down Wanderers show. Like you just can't do it. Like you just want to dance. It's just like the most uplifting, fun experience of your life. So
Thank
you guys gotta see these people live when things go back to normal.
We hope to see you guys live soon and play some shows with you guys as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be so fun.
Well, you guys keep a great positive vibe. We were just sitting here, and Marion and I were just sitting here with, you couldn't hear us or whatever, but she was saying they just got this smile on their face. It's just so infectious. Got
Yeah.
a good vibe like the whole time. You know?
Aw,
Thank you, man.
thank you.
It really translates. Yeah.
Thank
through
you so
music.
much.
Well, great to see you guys. We're going to move into our Barefoot tune twist of the night.
Ooh, can't wait
this
to
is-
watch.
Well, we did a Hank Williams tune this week for some folks.
nice.
This is My Sweet Love Ain't Around. And y'all go check out the Way Down Wanderers, and we'll be right back.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Nicely done.
Listen to the rain falling. Can't you hear that lonesome sound? Oh, my poor heart is breaking. 'Cause my sweet love ain't around. Lord, I think I'll start to ramble. Got to leave this weary old town. This old place is way too lonely. 'Cause my sweet love ain't around. Memories come back to haunt me. My dream house has done fell down. This whole world is dark around me. 'Cause my sweet love ain't around. Something tells me that I'm losing. 'Cause these weary blues I've found. Oh, my baby left this morning. Lord, my sweet love ain't around. On that train tonight I'm leaving. And don't ask me where I'm bound. I can't stay any longer. 'Cause my sweet love ain't around. 'Cause my sweet love ain't around.
There we go.
All right.
Welcome back.
There we go.
All right, before we go any further, I have some donations to announce. EDS
Donations.
donated $150.
EDS, we love you.
Thank you. Wow.
EDS.
EDS gets
Yeah,
a whole
keep
song.
It going, keep it
Yeah.
going.
Keep it going, Tommy.
You
Freestyle,
do-
Alex, go. Oh, God.
In West Philadelphia.
Go, Rays. On the playgrounds where I spend most of my days.
Tommy will do rhythm. I'll do just interpretive. You know, whatever
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
You just do the cup slamming on the desk.
You should do
Yeah.
You're the backbeat.
Oh, yeah.
Also, the Meltons donated $25 They said, thanks again for a great Saturday night. Hanging out with you guys is becoming a tradition in our house. Thank you so much, the Meltons.
you.
What
We
should
love
do for
you, the
Meltons?
Meltons.
Thank you. Thank you
Use
so much.
these first act rhythm things that say rhythm.
In case you forget what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you do rhythm with.
Then what if you can't read? Then how are you supposed to know?
It teaches you
Yeah.
the word rhythm, I guess.
There you go.
You just,
That's true. Word association.
Someone said earlier, Alex, they wanted to hear you do a guitar solo on a first act guitar, so you have to go get one.
Spend a whole $29.99 on a guitar.
A first act guitar?
They're the Walmart brand. They're
It's like
like
Walmart
$100,
brand.
you know.
Okay.
They're,
Fine
Walmart
first
says
Sure.
Walmart has like a lot
Oh,
of
like that
instruments
guy
for sale.
who did the.
Oh.
Like that guy who
That
did that
guy?
Stevie Ray Vaughan thing.
No, it's just they have a brand of instruments at Walmart, and
You know what I'm talking about?
You're
There's
talking,
these two guys at Walmart, and one of them's playing Stevie Ray Vaughan. And
No.
It went viral. And
Oh, no.
millions and
That's
millions
amazing.
of people shared it. Anyway.
They have a really interesting slew of instruments for sale on their website, and I think they have, like, they label it as a bassoon, but it's a picture of a tenor saxophone and stuff like that. Like, it's just, like, very wrong. And
That's
also
awesome.
maybe I would love to know the quality of instrument that, like, they're trying to sell in a bassoon. Like, bassoons are a hefty instrument to create.
Yeah.
I'd be interested. I'll buy it. Shoot.
Yeah.
If anybody knows, I'm looking for the smallest guitar possible that can actually really play. For a
Ukulele.
2-year-old.
Gloria?
Oh.
But not a ukulele, a real guitar. Well, we can get a ukulele too, but
That'd be great.
Mandolin.
guitar, you know.
Mandolin.
Mandolin. That would be great.
yeah, mandolin too.
Got too many.
Stay
strings.
focused,
Okay,
guys.
sorry.
Stay focused.
You want to catch up with the chat a little bit and see?
Sure.
Hi, Duke.
Hey.
Hi, Cynthia. Amber's at the beach. That's just
Nice.
Duke is on. All right, Amber.
When you live in Carolina, you know, you're just 2 hours away, and
Oh yeah.
hop down there
On the
for
beach.
a little.
Noah
We're so
Rocker's
landlocked.
always talking about the percussion I pull out. Plays bongo drums, sounds like a rhythm belly dancing Middle Eastern music. Nice.
My belly dances
some
on its
dancers
own
on
at
our
this point.
Exactly.
David Huizinga saw us at Oneonta Hills Bluegrass Festival in 2013.
13. Oh, Driftwood
Throwback.
is one of my favorite bands too. They're on my list of bands we need to get on the show. I'm just not sure which Driftwooder to get. They're all so good.
Oh, we also had a donation before we get to music. We had another donation. Let me call this out, and then Noah and I are going to play another song. Carpenters donated $20. They said, thanks for the great music, and shout out to the Way Down Wanderers, loving the show. Thank you so much.
All
Yes.
right, thank you.
we love the Wanderers.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Well, I wanted to do another song. I just had Memorial Day on my mind, and I have this song that I used to do in high school with my friend Amber, who's in the chat, and my other
At the beach.
best friend, and we were all in the alto section in our high school choir. And I remember one time this lady came in, and she was like a hired person to come in and instruct our choir for some big show, and she was like, okay, so on this song I need a treble trio ready to go. And and my chorus teacher was just like just kind of looked at us and said, then from then on we were like the action team, treble trio ready to go. And so I hate to sing this without my treble trio, but I grew up loving the Dixie Chicks, and
Right.
love their
Nice.
music, and we sang this song so many times in high school, and it's actually one of the first songs I ever learned the fiddle solo to exactly. I'll probably mess it up now that I said that, but I did learn this
Look at
solo.
this cat back here.
I can't even tell what position it's in.
There's just a blob
It's
of
just
cat.
yeah, it's just like cat blob.
Cat blob. Floof.
All right, here's
Love
Travelin Soldier for all of our veterans.
Two days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down and blew
she went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter said the soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart. It might be love and all of the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kind of rough over here, I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes and see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says the soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, would you bow your heads for a list of the local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player and a marching band and one named Red, and nobody really cared but a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says the soldier's coming. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter said the soldier's coming home.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I know Bree and Abby were waiting for some Dixie Chicks, so you guys really,
Really?
crushed it for them. Yeah.
Aw.
Brian Abbey.
But my question is, does that make Tommy part of the treble trio now? 'Cause
More
he's
like
in
the
harmony
trouble
on that.
trio.
Well, actually,
Oh.
He did accompany us quite a bit.
Yep.
So.
Aw.
That's sweet.
Back in the day.
Well, we had a couple more things to announce.
Things
that happened. To
And
announce.
stuff.
Jeffy
Several
Zatowski donated $20 through Super Chat. Thank you
you.
so much, Jeffy.
Hard not to call him Mr. Z, my middle school teacher.
Make it rain.
A great singer,
I have to say
wonderful
to,
actor himself as well.
I'd like to say thanks to Mark for the guitar suggestion. I don't know if I've heard about the backpacker guitar, but I will certainly check it out.
You have to get it now.
Big Larry T creator, Mark. With the wreck.
I don't want it to be too expensive, but I want it to be played. See, that's the trouble. It's like they're either like a toy, or they're, or they're big. It's hard to find them really small, and not be a toy. It's like the craftsmanship. Nobody's gonna put it into the 3-year-old market. I mean, it's just. But I want to, because she'll. Anyway.
Big gulp, son.
She can sing. I think that you guys for next week need to get a video of her singing to share with our chat.
heart.
That somewhere over the
Singing to
rainbow
share.
was
I think
just
everyone's heart,
my
ridiculous.
everyone's hearts will break immediately.
Yeah.
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 Oh
that's
my
actually-
gosh,
letter
do
B.
it.
It's actually a dangerous suggestion.
Well, I'll be in tears. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We will all die.
All right, so Duke Stevens, I think, has donated for a Tune Twist. Donated $300. Said you
Oh
choose
my
a song
gosh.
soon. Thank you so much, Duke. What instrument?
Duke.
I think
Oh,
Duke will get the drum. The big donations.
Oh yes, and he'll get the interpretive dance as well.
Thank you so much.
We're
Duke.
going for it. Thanks,
then-
Duke.
And Dan just donated $9.56. Says, thanks, guys. Can't wait to see you at Cafe Lena again. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Dan.
Oh,
Dan.
yeah, thank you.
I think I've used all my instruments. I got to start doing some repeats. I'm sorry. Cowbell.
Oh, no.
Right.
You should do your 5-octave range on the next.
I gotta
Oh,
work
no.
on
Oh,
that.
you should do that now. Yes.
Gotta warm up.
I'll have to see if I can still do it.
Duke says, can he see a mosh pit? Justin and Noah are the most well-versed in moshing.
Yeah.
We'll give a mosh pit instruction lesson.
I've always was too scared to mosh because I'm 5 feet tall, but I did crowd surf at a 311
right.
concert once. It was at the Warped Tour.
Wow.
I love 311. I've been
Warped
listening to
Nice.
them. I do too.
That's a
Man,
great band.
they
That's
are
awesome.
like
That's
Have
great
you
band.
moshed?
I've moshed, but I've never crowd surfed, so I think we
we
good
balanced
Kindred
it.
spirits.
compliments. Good compliments, you know.
It wasn't that fun because when I did it, people were just not into it. So it was literally like, and people were like,
Get off of me.
yeah, like, it wasn't
Like a pancake.
Like
Yeah.
School of Rock
Flip her
style.
over.
exactly.
Somebody said we
Beginning of
should
School
sing
of Rock.
Lodi, but she said we should do a version of Lodi or something. And I would say we made a tune twist of Lodi.
Yeah.
Tune Twist is bomb.
Yeah, you
Maybe
can
they
check it
want
out
to
on our
hear the
YouTube
live
page
version.
after the show.
I can do it live later.
That might be what they're looking for,
Yeah.
a live version.
Okay.
Someone else also asked for Lay It All Down on Me.
Oh, okay. I didn't
case
see
you
that.
missed
I
it.
did miss that.
We've heard of that one.
That one I know. Okay, we'll stop talking now. Next song, commence. The
song.
mosh
Okay,
pit
yeah.
thing, and we just went.
Yeah, we get a little too excited with the mosh pits.
We moshed
What
too
we're playing
hard.
around with.
Virtually moshed
Yeah.
our brains.
This is highly unrehearsed. As well,
Why do you always say that?
because it's fun. It's kind of more fun if it's if we know the song, but it's a little off the cuff, so that.
It's so funny when you're a country singer that's a female in Nashville, you have lots of people that tell you what you should and shouldn't say.
Oh, really?
And I just remember all of the men who would come to see me sing and be like, you should never say that you don't, that you're sick or that you didn't.
Oh,
hear
right.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a new song. Oh, so that's the advice from many men.
Well,
We'll
Because
see.
they
you
know
can-
so much
She's
better
saying-
than
They
us.
know everything.
I'm not taking that.
So the women's side, they absolutely love when you
I
say
just
things.
tell,
like that.
tell the people how it is.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just more real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
can't hear anybody if anybody's saying.
Oh, okay. Well, you missed out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
It was a fun
Too
time,
bad.
man.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, this is extremely unrehearsed.
Extremely.
I'm not
I
even in
happen to
tune.
know this song
I'm not even in
pretty
tune,
well.
guys. I have a little buzz on my guitar. But I need to work out. I like to take my guitar to some luthiers in town.
Yeah. Is that what you call
You can. You can
a
call
person
it that.
who fixes guitars?
Yeah,
They're
you,
called
or,
luthier?
or
I
a
think that's
tack or
correct.
whatever.
Luthier?
Yeah, you can.
Never heard that. That's cool.
Luthier is
Cool.
correct.
I like that.
I like you.
Beautimus.
All right.
Yeah.
Sitting in a park in Paris, France, reading the news and it sure looks bad. They won't give peace a chance. That was just a dream some of us had. Still a lot of lands to see, but I wouldn't want to stay here. It's too old and cold and settled in its ways here. Oh, but California, California, I'm coming home. I'm gonna see the folks I dig. I'll even wear it's a sunset pink. California, I'm coming home.
Random verse.
I met a redneck on a Grecian
Me
Isle.
too.
Did the good dance very well. He gave me back my smile, but he kept my camera to sell. Oh, the rogue, the red, red rogue. He cooked good omelets and stews, and I might have gone on with him, but my heart cried out for you. California, California, I'm coming home. Oh, make me feel good, rock and roll band. I'm your biggest fan. California, I'm coming home. Oh, it gets so lonely when you're walking. The streets are full of strangers. All the news of home you read just give you the blues. Just give you the blues. So I bought me a ticket, hopped on a plane to Spain, went to a party down a red dirt road. There were lots of pretty people there, reading Rolling Stone, reading Vogue. They said, how long can you hang out? I said, a week, maybe two, just until I'm coming home to California, California, I'm coming home. Sorry, I know it's not rehearsed. Alex made very good that.
We did not rehearse this.
Okay. So many words. Joni Mitchell. Okay. I said, California, I'm coming home. Let's just go to the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets so lonely when you're walking and the streets are full of strangers. All the news of home you read, more about the war and the bloody changes. Oh, will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Ooh, ooh, ooh. checked on Joni Mitchell. Is she okay? Haven't heard about her in a while. She's my girl. Is she okay?
We rehearsed this part.
We did.
All right.
Nice. That's off Blue,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
That's off the Blue record.
That was fun.
Is it off the Blue? Yeah, I should know those things. I don't really remember.
What?
Is California from the Blue record?
I think so.
Maybe,
Am I
yeah.
Even a female singer. I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah,
great song.
maybe.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, that was fun.
Whatever.
Just a fun time right there.
It's such a sunny song. You know what I mean? Like, it was a sunny day
It's
here.
like California is sunny
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
One time my dad asked me if I could learn, when I asked for a recommendation, a Joni Mitchell song, and I was like, don't have that kind of range. Not gonna happen.
Oh, you could.
But
Yeah,
I'm glad you
you
did
could.
one because that was awesome.
That one goes to Mr. Blowmars. I love that.
Hey, Dad.
What about Mr. Blowmars?
He asked Katie to sing a Joni Mitchell song.
Oh, yeah.
Which she could
All
totally do.
But you
Yeah.
telepathically knew that he wanted to hear that.
I did that.
Good
for
job,
him.
guys.
Nailed it.
The chat seemed to love it. Lots of hearts.
Oh,
Yes. All the hearts.
even without the. Anyway.
The unrehearsed part.
Yeah, that's what they love.
Extreme unrehearsal.
Very raw.
Joshua LeClaire says, thank you for hosting this wonderful virtual concert tonight. You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in, Joshua.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime.
Anytime. Specifically 8 p.m. Central every Saturday,
10.
though.
How many Colombians do we have out there?
We definitely got Javi.
I know we got at least one, man.
All right. Well, you want us to sank one now?
Yeah.
I want
Alright.
you to sing a song for us, please, here in the virtual, in the room.
In the interwebs.
womb.
Yeah, yes, please.
In the room or womb?
Okay.
In the room.
I like womb better. I'll only sing in the womb. All right. On that note, we're gonna do a song now by my favorite band, First Aid Kit, Swedish band. This is actually a song that was on an EP after one of their full-length records, and I love this song. But this might actually be the first song as an adult that I actually recorded of me singing lead. I did it as a birthday present for my brother, because it's all about your brother and what that means to you, and my brother means a lot to me, so we're gonna redo it right now. I actually tried to find the recording because I made it like 5 years ago, and I was curious how bad I sounded 5 years ago, but it is gone, which is probably for the best. So here's the new version. Haha, it's called Brother, oddly enough. Brother, you are my guiding star. Forever, you roam, I won't be far. I have so many things to learn from you. I was so lost until you came through and led me through the dark. Brother, come close, don't stray away. For I know you'll turn and run from us someday. Like you must, we all do. I gets too real, I know how it feels, and I'll be your guiding light. Brother, I haven't always been near. There's so much I've been through the last couple of years. You did grow leaps and bounds with or without me. Here I am, and understand that's where I want to be. I'll follow you, my guiding star.
Shake it out. Shake it out.
Nice.
Fun fact, the bridge is in Swedish, so I chose to not sing in Swedish and instead do ooze. So I can't fake the Swedish accent or Swedish language, so
I
just
feel like
did
those
ooze. I
languages,
copped out.
the Slavic languages, which I may be wrong about Swedish being one of those, but they have letters we don't have. You know, so it's like things like
Yeah.
you know, just like
Even
sounds we don't
even
do.
reading it, I was like, I don't know. So I'm gonna fake it till I make it.
Well,
So-
we're gonna do. Oh, I'm sorry. Did
Oh,
you
never
have,
mind, never mind. Go
Um,
ahead. Sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. We have our next guest, and his name is Ken Tizzard, and he sent us some videos, and he pre-recorded his songs for us tonight, so we're gonna play one now while we get him on the Skype call. Ken has an incredible musical background. He's really kind of a rock star in Canada, and now plays Americana music. And so here's his first song. This is a tune called Man of 1,000 Songs, and he'll tell you a little bit more about it in his video intro. So we'll be right back.
Hey folks, Ken Tizzard from St. John's, Newfoundland here, broadcasting out of Campbellford, Ontario today. Thanks to the Barefoot movement for having me on for their variety show. I'm going to start today with a song by a singer-songwriter from Newfoundland by the name of Ron Hines. My last album was dedicated to Ron and his music. This is a song called The Man of 1,000 Songs. It goes like this. He's got a crimson red tattoo, keeps it hidden just above his t-shirt sleeve. It's a broken heart and the inscription reads, no love songs if you please. But he don't really mean that, it's his only cheeky tongue. He stands up and sings for them every night. He's the man of 1,000 songs. He knows the streets like he knows his last name. He knows the city from the wrong side out. He knows that time is cruel and a man's a fool who hides the truth behind his mouth. He knows the Duke of Earl, he knows my girl in the house of the rising sun. In the opening line on his marquee sign reads the man of 1,000 songs. He knows an old hotel where the desk clerk will sell you your soul back reasonably cheap. Or this guy you can call when you're crawling a wall and the whole town's asleep. He don't promise what he don't deliver. He keeps it all in the easy keys. He don't dream beyond his expectations, but he's got the stance down to a T. He's got a friend in the backstage alley, got just the thing to make the night move along. He's taking all requests like you might have guessed. He's the man of 1,000 songs. He knows an old hotel where the desk clerk will sell you your soul back reasonably cheap. Or this guy you can call when you're crawling a wall and the whole town's asleep. He don't promise what he don't deliver. He keeps it all in the easy keys. He don't dream beyond his expectations, but he's got the stance down to a T. He's got a friend in the backstage alley, got just the thing to make the night move along. He's taking all requests like you might have guessed. He's the man of 1,000 songs. Oh, oh, he's the man of 1,000 songs. Man of 1,000 Songs by Mr. Ron Hines from Newfoundland.
Cool.
Here we go.
All right.
Do it, ready?
Everybody, we are back, and we
right
have...
now.
Are we back now?
And
There
there
he
he
is.
is.
Hey, we did it. Interwebs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure what happens, but that sounds exciting.
There he is.
Us too.
Yeah.
Well, welcome,
Look at that handsome devil.
welcome from Newfoundland, Canada, our new friend, Ken Tizzard. Our manager, Steve, spent some time up in Canada and got to know the scene up there. And when we started doing this show, you were one of the folks he suggested we hook up with. So today I'm looking, just through your history and all the stuff that you've done, and it's pretty amazing. Like, you have had a really wild career, just been, at one point a rock star. I saw some of those videos, and then and now playing Americana. So I guess my standard question here on the Barefoot Movement Variety Show is to ask someone to give us the 3-minute story of your life.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm from Newfoundland, and we talk a lot, so 3 minutes is going to be tough. But I'll get right to it. No, something. I was born in St. John's, Newfoundland. It's a small outport city on the most eastern part of Canada, and it's an island separate from Canada, so we're very isolated. It's got a long winter, starts in October, goes till May. It's one of those places. But I grew up as a skateboarding punk rocker there in the late 70s, early 80s. It was neat to hear all these sort of people that I'm associating with bluegrass and Americana, talking about going to 311 shows and moshing. You guys were talking about that earlier.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So that was me too. And by the time I was a teenager, I was playing in a punk band, and I knew that this was the only thing I wanted to do with my life, and I wanted to pursue it. So I moved to Toronto, played in every band that I could for years, found a band that had just got signed to a record deal. Gave up everything, joined this band, went on the road. 25 years later, it's just been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster. I've done everything that I could have possibly imagined doing. And about 10 years ago, when my kids were growing up, I just kind of said, I need to be home with my kids. I don't want to come home, at 55 or 57 years old and not know my teenage daughters. So I came back home, and I picked up the acoustic guitar, and I just started playing music that made sense to me, and quickly committed career suicide. And I've been digging my way back out from that for the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sure.
Yeah. Was that 3 minutes?
And time.
Perfect. Exactly.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We should I could put up a timer in the future, like a 3-minute
I know,
timer.
yeah.
See how they do.
Yeah.
David Sticks.
Yeah.
I do have to
Still skateboard?
apologize. No. I slept on a tour bus for way too many years, and they have 6 foot bumps, and I'm 6'4", so my back is a mess.
Oh.
I have to apologize for the live recording thing that I did. It just made sense for me with everything in my head to do it this way to take some stress off everything. But now that I just watched a little bit of myself before this interview started, and I realized that singing songs at noon is it's just such a different thing for me.
I
Definitely
know.
not awake at that point.
You know what I really hate are when, every time you go to a town and you've got a show that night, they want to put you on the radio at like 6 a.m., 7 o'clock drive time, and you're
Right,
just
you're like, we're trying to get people to the show.
Yeah. Right, so.
Those things are, those sort of press tours are very hard when you're trying to sort of stay true to the actual show and make sure that you get it on stage and have the energy that you need to get through, 90 minutes. When they've got you on a plane at 5 a.m. and doing your first press, at 7:15 in some neighboring town. But yeah, it's that's okay. That's the game we play when we're young. I don't do that one anymore.
Such is life.
I always say that's what people say to do it when you're young, but living that way ages you pretty quickly. I feel like
it can take a toll. It can take a toll. Yeah. It's worth every minute of it, though.
Well, tell us about the song that we heard. That was a songwriter. You did an album of his songs, is that right? The Man of 1,000 Songs?
Yeah, there's a gentleman by the name of Ron Hines from Newfoundland, and he's kind of the king of Newfoundland songwriting wise. Early in his career, he wrote a song called Sonny's Dream, which pretty much everybody in the world knows. It's a Sonny, don't go away, I am here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor that never comes home. It's been recorded by everybody from Emmylou Harris right on down, and he's just a king back home. And over the years, I got to know him, and I played bass for him at the last few years before he was alive, when he was dealing with some throat cancer. And we became good friends. And when he died, it left a huge hole in my heart. And I decided to make an album of his music. So I took the 10 or 11 of my favorite songs and recorded them. And that was one of them. That's one of Ron's signature songs called The Man of 1,000 Songs, which he wrote about his alter ego, the character who lived on the road.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, in the
Looks like
chat
you've got
here,
some fans in the chat room here.
says Ken is an icon where we are. He belongs to us.
Yeah.
Who did you sign your life away to, man?
He belongs to us. Apparently to Gary.
No, thank you, Gary. We appreciate it. Yeah, Ken, big deal in Canada. He's saying that's awesome. So, well, we're gonna cut to another of your videos. Do you want to tell us about this song? I listened to it earlier. It seemed like had a very sweet backstory.
Yeah, well, my wife, bless her soul, she's over in the hospital tonight. She's in the middle. She broke her hip the other day, and she's been battling with MS for 5 years and had a stem cell bone marrow transplant last year that has left her bones really frail. So she broke her hip the other day, so she's in hospital right now. But she put up with me for, we've been together 27 years. And she put up with me when I was out doing 280 shows a year away from home for almost 20 years straight. We still kept it together and raised a family and managed to, sort of set up a life together. And one night she said to me, why have you never written me a song? And I kind of went, you're in all my songs. And then I kind of went, no, that's not the right answer. So I went downstairs that night, and I put some notes on paper. And when she woke up this morning, I gave her this song. And it's sort of, it's a song for her, but it's also about anybody who puts up with musicians.
Yeah,
all right.
That deserves a song.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. This is Waste Your Time from Ken Tizzard.
Hey, Ken Tizard here for the last time with a pre-record for the Barefoot Movements Variety Show. I'm excited to be down here. I wish I was down in Nashville and I could actually hang out with these folks. But I'm all the way up here in Canada, where weed is legal. Nashville, I don't believe weed is legal down there yet, but you guys don't know what you're missing. Aside from my, basic life as a pothead, there are all kinds of medical benefits to marijuana as well if used properly. And I found the last few years, with everything that's been going on with my wife and stuff, it's been an interesting journey for helping both me and her sleep. we get it delivered in the mail these days up here in Canada. It's crazy. I get emails on my phone saying, special today, 25% off OG Kush. And I'm like, oh, cool. And I press a button and it shows up in my mailbox a few days later. It's a pretty strange time. I hope you're all keeping well out there. And this is a little song that I wrote that I never thought I'd play, but it seems to have taken on a bit of a life of its own. And it'll be on the next upcoming record, I believe. It goes like this. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, and I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have the perfect job I dreamed of, and at times I can take it for a while. Then some days it takes away the part of me, and other days all I can do is smile. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, and I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have a moment of pain-free living, and at times I can bear it for a while. There's some days I take small things for granted, and other days it gets me through the night. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, and I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. To be honest, it's an uphill battle with depression, and the drugs the doctor gives me ain't so tight. There's sometimes I feel my skin is crawling, and other times bad TV can be alright. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, and I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, and I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. Ken Tizard up from Canada. Happy to be here with the Barefoot movement today. Cheers.
Okay,
All right.
so I introduced the wrong song, but we will hear the song we were talking about. We do have them. So anyway, you can tell us a little about that song.
It's a bit of a mood switch. That's kind of the silly end of the night song. You know, I've spent so long writing all these very serious, very narrative songs, a lot of time working on character and story and point of view and all these other things that I'm still learning about. Every now and again, something comes to me like what you just heard. You know, it's got this ridiculously kitschy chorus that I just feel so weird playing. And then, you know, a sort of poppy verse, which is kind of interesting too, but the lyrics are actually very, very real and very much dealing with my own personal relationship with substances of medical and illegal kinds throughout most of my life. So, you know, that's what that song is, and a lot of people like it. You know, it's one of those songs you play at the bar and people really love it. You know, it's at the other hand that, you know, when you're doing the church shows, you know, sometimes I don't put that one in the set. So yeah, it's a song called "I Like to Get High." That hasn't been recorded yet. That's a brand new one, and yeah, that's the story on that one. And that's sort of weird because, you know, I just had the mood going. I felt like I really had the perfect balance of the sad story, Because when I talk about my wife, it always seems so sad, but it's not. We're getting through it. Everything is great. Like she's a fighter. I'm a fighter. The family's supportive. We've got people around us. It's all really good. But I thought like we had a really good lead up going on into that last song.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be able to recreate it. But as I said, something happened. That's cool. That's good.
Yeah.
Showbiz, baby.
Exactly.
I only knew because of things people were saying in the chat. I wouldn't have known if somebody hadn't commented about it. So it's like
That's all good. I don't see the chat, but I'll be watching it later on to see all the commentary. It's just such a neat thing to do. You guys have really got it down. Thank you very much for including me. This is a wonderful thing you got.
Oh man, thanks for spicing it up.
Yeah.
our manager Steve says hello. Hi everyone. He's
Hey,
the reason we're hanging
Good evening,
out
Steve. Miss you, brother. I hope you're doing fantastic wherever you are tonight. And say hi to your mom for me as well, please.
today. Word to your mother,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, Ken, where can our viewers go to learn more about what you're up to? You're doing some streams yourself, is that right?
Yeah, I do a Wednesday night thing, 8 o'clock Eastern, so that's 7 o'clock for you guys. Every Wednesday night. I've had a residency for almost 10 years at a little tiny pub called That Little Pub. And
wow, great name.
Yeah, it has a capacity, I think, of 23, and but I'm almost on 10 years there, and it's just where I kind of go and get drunk on Wednesdays and play cover songs that I don't know, and I also try out everything else that I'm working on, and it's become such a huge part of my life that when that shut down, I just started doing it from home, and I absolutely love it, and being asked to come and do it for some other people like this is a real learning experience, and it's pretty damn cool.
Thank you so much.
Well,
for
thank
joining
you
us.
so much. Yeah, we're gonna take you out on this last song that was supposed to be our second song, but we just like to. It's not a Barefoot Movement variety show if there's not some
technical difficulty.
mishaps.
Absolutely.
Anyway. Well, thank you, Ken, and for those of you in Canada, they know all about Ken, but for those of you who are not,
Thanks for letting us borrow it.
Yes, thank you.
I got lots of time right now. This is great.
All right, well, here is Waste Your Time, and much love, and God bless you and your wife and all that you guys are going through, and
Thank you.
And we'll I'm sure hopefully we'll see you down the road.
I think we will. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ken.
See ya.
Hey folks, it's me again, Ken Tizard, still sitting in with the Barefoot Movement here today. I'm going to dedicate this song to my wife, who's had a rough couple of years battling MS and having a stem cell bone marrow transplant. Last week she broke her hip. She's in hospital now for a period of time while she's had a surgery and recovering to that. Any of you musicians out there know how tough it is to live with our breed. Musicians are strange characters, and I really ask myself quite often how I was lucky enough to find a woman who would actually settle down and start a life with me, and I've been very blessed. But one night a few years ago she asked me why I'd never written her a song, so I went down to my studio after she went to bed, and when she got up in the morning I said, "Here you go, love, this is a song for you." This is called Waste Your Time. It's off of an album I did called No Dark, No Light, and it goes like this. Sun goes down over Wichita Falls. I've seen the best and I've seen them all. That day's and nothing more beautiful to see. You wring your hair and you drape your clothes. The sun lights your silhouette shape exposed. It's clear you're bringing out the best in me. Why you wanna waste your time with me? Why you wanna waste your time with me? Morning breaks, I haven't slept all night. The sunlight warms to your skin's delight. I'm dying just to sit here and watch you breathe. Pressed to your chest lies a mother's joy. Dreams, little dreams of a little boy. This feels like a luck I can't believe. Why you wanna waste your time with me? Why you wanna waste your time with me? Now under normal situations, it'd be a mandolin solo here, or a 12-string guitar solo. I've been missing my band a lot during this time of quarantine. And I can hear them in my head. I know you can't, but use your imaginations. Here we go. It's been 10 years or maybe 12, and we've had some times felt like hell, but you held your ground. You stayed strong and true for me. And the good times far outweigh the bad, and the happiness outweighs the sad. There's just one question here, and my friends agree. Why you wanna waste your time with me? Why you wanna waste your time with me? Now the years have passed and they've grown and gone, and all I can do is sing this song in a voice that cracks, a melody carefree. On the porch we sit as the sun fades away. We wave to the neighbors across the way. I still can't believe you did all this with me. And you say, do you want to waste some time with me? Do you want to waste some time with me? Do you want to waste some time with me? Do you want to waste some time with me? Waste your time off No Dark, No Light. Thank you very much.
Fair.
All right.
Alright, here we are. That was Ken Tizard, our new friend. I was looking him up earlier, and I mean, big 90s bands, The Watchmen, and there was another one that I can't remember the name of, but it was great music, and you know, just far away from what you just heard, but just goes to show that all of us like all kinds of things.
And stuff.
So we have something to share. Last week during the stream, it was kind of a joke that we were saying Tommy looks like the other Fogarty in
This
Creedence
guy.
Clearwater Revival. That guy.
This guy.
The guy that's not John.
Yeah. So we later on got a text of a picture of Tommy's head replaced with that guy's head. That one, yeah, there you go. And in our press photo, and it's a kind of amazing
How do you
how
have that
well
ready?
it works.
It was ready from last stream.
And so then we got some updated versions. So this one is just with all of, I guess, you know, I don't know if it's who we want to be, but it's
who I want to be, at least.
Yeah, so
Can
here we go.
speak.
Here's the Barefoot Movement variety show. We've got Mr. Fogarty there. You've got Elvira, Princess Leia, and Thor.
Oh my God.
Thor on the guitar.
Thor. So who do you think
it's like-
looks the most like their actual? I think Thor might be the one. Alex and Thor.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
if Alex could like smolder like that, I think it would be like on point.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Work on your smolder, man.
And he
Quarantine.
also,
Smolder.
he also did a back cover. This is supposed to be like a, like our album. So
Really?
So he named each song based off of our characters. So early in the evening, just about supper time, is a CCR tune, because I look like the CCR guy, doing Alderaan, which is like doing all right, but Alderaan is a Star Wars term.
It was Princess Leia's
R.I.P.
planet, and it got blown up.
They blew up like pretty
Blown
quick,
up.
Elvira
You
little
can get that
thing.
Lego set.
Elvira little thing is like every little thing, and then Loki Mississippi Blues.
I love that one.
Which
Loki,
is instead of
Mississippi
Lonely
Blues.
Mississippi
That
Blues.
is
Anyway, thank you, Taladar, for that.
That's very clever.
Awesome.
That's
Slow
stuff.
clap for Taladar.
That's a hard win.
Hard win.
Hard yes.
All right. So we
Is
also
Taladar on tonight?
Yeah, he's been chatting. Also, my friend Daichi just came on. Hello, what is up, Daichi? Some of my Twitch friends are on tonight. Anne Imrozek donated $25. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Thank you, Anne. Have some rain.
Thanks, Anne.
Make it rain. Make it rain.
Make it rain.
Taladar for the win.
And then Bruce donated $50. Said love spending Saturday night with you all. Thanks. Thank you so much, Bruce. Instruments. Where did my maraca go?
Oh no!
I wanted to use the maraca.
Found
Found it.
Maraca crying.
Oh.
Thank you, Bruce. All right.
That was not as bad as most of them. That was nice.
I'll
give it a
We'll do
nice.
our last round of
Nice.
songs here. We had a request for "Lay It All Down on Me" earlier from I think it was Shannon, so we can do that one. This is a friendship song, and
Friends. What are those?
I've had a few of those moments in the last couple of weeks of just like, I just need to talk. I just need to get it out and just talk, and then
My thoughts are feeling heavy.
Yeah. I was talking to Tommy this week, and it was just like my sentence didn't stop, and I was like, and I'm just so mad, and I'm just so upset, and I'm really hungry, and then I went upstairs and ate something, like, just like, right, and I'm hungry, and then stormed out of the room, and like, made myself a ham and cheese sandwich, so.
There you go.
Nothing wrong with
Sandwiches
that.
solve everything.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right, here's "Lay It All Down on Me" from Figures of the Year.
Fix the hair. All right.
My thoughts were feeling heavy and my head was feeling weak. Not in the mood for talking, but you got it out of me. I said, child, don't let me burden you with all that is amiss. I said, I know you have burdens, but don't admit to that. When your mind is troubled and your heart is full of fear,
I just see the motions of people
All right,
clapping.
now clap. Now they can do it.
Yeah. Maybe we should have been waiting.
Thank you.
Oh, there was a question earlier for they were asking how many instruments we all played a couple weeks ago, but we never heard from Justin how many instruments he plays because he's been playing all different ones on the stream.
I've been recruiting him to play all of the instruments.
Yeah, she's threatening to take away my beer supply if I don't play all the instruments. So she said if you don't sing and play piano and stuff, she'll take away my beer. So
My
Can't have
beer.
that.
now we're here.
He also plays trumpet too.
Well,
Wow.
I started playing. Yeah, like when I was in middle school,
yeah,
I played
that's
trumpet. Then I started playing guitar because I got into rock music and Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, and
His mom sent me some really adorable photos of him in middle school wearing like a red polo shirt and white jeans and marching band with his trumpet.
yeah. And
Yeah,
then
those
I-
are getting printed out and hung in our
Then I
house.
discovered Pantera, and I got into Pantera guitar. The Black
Dime
Sabbath,
bag.
and, you know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everyone has to go down that path, and then now I play bass and piano
Nice.
and record music. So, yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well, we had
There you
had
go.
another donation. Bob K donated $50.
We
Said,
love you, Bob.
Yes, we
Oh,
love you.
Bob.
Said
Thank you, Bob.
every Saturday night, as long as you're playing and singing, I'm listening. Thank you so much, Bob K. And I just want to give a shout out to Bob and EDS and all the others that have been donating
Rocco
every
Keys.
stream.
Oh, yes,
Rocco
Rocco
Keys.
Keys.
Yes, you guys have
Every-
donated every stream.
Cynthia.
You get dance drum time.
We need to freeze frame that for the future.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Let it loose.
man.
Let it go.
Look at it. I'm watching this on the
I
screen
think
now.
Mark's
He's
Mark's
got a
getting
little
recorded
crazy
this whole
up in
thing.
there.
Yeah.
Take pictures of us playing instruments.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Mark just said next week we need to see pictures of all of you when you were kids with your instruments.
Yeah.
I was literally
Wow.
like,
find
you
that.
know,
Yeah, we can
Mark's
find
getting
it.
the core of this whole thing.
you know when Violet becomes like a giant blueberry in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Like, I feel like that's what I looked like playing clarinet in like 5th grade band. Like, my face was just like perfectly round and my body was like,
It's not
just like a
it's
snowman.
Snozzberries.
Violet, you're turning violet. I wasn't violet, but I was red. Very red.
Well, Katie, you said you had another tune for us.
Sure, let me go get the star of the night. Hold, please.
Hold, please.
Big Larry.
This is the star of the night.
Oh, you know it.
Big Larry.
Oh, you know what time it is.
There he is.
It's Big Larry time. I'm gonna stand here awkwardly until the actual Big Larry shows up. Big Larry.
He's here. He's here.
He's the host.
He made it, folks. Wouldn't be a stream.
You know
without
what
him.
it was like when we just did that dance moment? It was like the cha-cha slide. It was like, cha-cha now, y'all. That's what we were doing.
Yeah.
We were doing the cha-cha.
One hop this time.
Oh, and we just got another donation in while they're still setting up. MLB BLB donated $50. Thank you so much, MLB
Thank you so much.
BLB.
You know who that is, right?
I just saw the notification, so I do know who it is. Thank you so much.
It's Manny and Dad. Also, Robert De Niro with us. Alright. We're gonna do something unconventional, as we usually do for our last song, I feel. What is this for? Big Gal?
Yeah. Well, you can move it. Wait.
I just have to be able to see things and stuff. Yeah, I'll do that. As I said earlier, I went to jazz school, and so play some jazz here and there. But actually, I play a lot with a friend of mine in town. Her name is Abigail Flowers, And she also does a weekly stream on Saturday afternoon. So if you're feeling like having a nice little brunch, jazz brunch, you should find her on YouTube. She also does her streams on YouTube with her husband, and they're awesome. But she is an amazing jazz vocalist, teacher, instrumentalist, musician, overall incredible. And I get when, you know, we're not in quarantine, the opportunity to play duo with her a lot, just me and her singing, and she plays a lot of jazz ukulele. So talk about ukulele is she actually is an amazing ukulele.
She's killing.
She's
Yeah,
amazing.
really good.
She also has an awesome EP on Spotify called Forgettable that I listen to a lot. So go check that out too. But she does this tune a lot when we play together, and she re-sparked my love for it. And I always knew the Ella and Louis Armstrong version, but I was stalking the interwebs and realized that the Mamas and the Papas also did this tune, which is kind of fun. So we're gonna do a jazz standard by Doris Day called Dream a Little Dream of Me. Okay, do I move this closer to me? Like that? I don't know what I'm doing.
That's the perfect positioning.
Okay, thanks, Dad. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Stars shining bright above you. Night's breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in a sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Just craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dream, whatever they'll be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they'll be, dream a little dream of me. But in your dreams, whatever they'll be, dream a little dream of me.
jazz.
Couple of jazz pups there. Of course, they can't hear us, but I just realized that these two mics, I think, have been off all night.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. You want to tap it?
No, have they not? Well, I just turned on the two preamps because it looked like something shut them off.
I'd be surprised if they were off, you know, because you were coming
You're
through loud
so
and
clear.
clear.
Yeah, you're so clear.
Well, I am now, but was I before?
Yep.
Because it could have just been come through this mic.
I don't think so. I mean, possibly. I've heard.
I'll go back and listen to the stream.
Okay, from a technical perspective, I'm positive they were on because I've heard the stereo field thing in my head.
Okay.
Yeah, in my headphones. So yeah. So they were on. No worries, good sir.
Well,
Tie-dye
Alex,
Mark.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You want to announce this one?
No, I was just gonna ask, did you guys have another song you wanted to do, and if not, we could do one more to wrap up.
Yeah, we can do either way. We got plenty of songs we can do. So.
Let me announce a donation real quick. Tie-dye Mark donated $15. Tie-dye Mark made this shirt.
And the Big Larry shirts.
Yeah.
Is it what? Okay.
They said $15 for the violet clarinet picture and the red polo picture.
We can dig those up.
Yeah.
So next week,
we got
this
them.
is what we need. We need kid pictures, particularly if you have an instrument, would be good. And we need Gloria singing, so that we can show everyone that the next generation is carrying on.
We could bring her up to sing right now, but she'd probably be.
She'd be singing in a different way.
Yeah. Oh, Ken Tizzard's in the chat now.
What?
Ken Tizzard's in the YouTube chat now.
Ken is back. Hello, Ken.
Looks like you're trying to look at me and Noah. Go a little closer, Alex.
Oh, really?
Just inspecting.
What do you guys do?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'll do a song.
Do it.
Do it.
This is also an old song. We'll see what happens. Totally unrehearsed, by the way. Just by the way.
Extraordinarily
just letting you guys
unrehearsed.
know. Yeah.
Extraordinarily.
Never even heard it.
Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah.
You're just writing a song.
All right, here's a song. This song is called "On the Mountain," and thank you, wife. It's a really old song. I haven't played it in many years, but but I don't really know how to describe it. But it's sort of about just the things that happen in the world and the things that we worry about, and in the grand scheme of the universe and life and all. It can be very small. So push your anxieties to out the window, 'cause it's just not worth it. But I try to do it in a sort of a poetic way, where I'm thinking about stuff that's happening on a mountain or in some sort of mystical place. That's all these other things that are happening in the universe that you're not thinking about on your day-to-day basis. You're not thinking about, what's happening out with some lion sleeping in a den who's not worried about the thing that you're worried about, and that lion is happy. Or up in the stars. What's up in the stars? And you're just worried about these little tiny things in your little tiny space. Anyway, it's kind of a hard thing to describe, and it's more of just play the song. This song is called "On the Mountain." Let's see. These mics are on, I think. All right. I've never done it in this key before, but I tried it a little bit ago, and it seemed all right.
when the midnight woods echo, as a wolf sings songs moons know. You can sense a fire's strife, how it burns to feel alive. But on the mountain, the gods may laugh from above, as they steal the memories of what us fools dreamt of. Knife, bullets, words, arrows. War kills, but love scars souls. Any fool can lose or win. Either way, you start again. But on the mountain, the lion's breath warms a den. And he'll be sleeping no matter which fool wins.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful.
Nice.
Love that song.
Nice finger picking.
That song's kind of hard when your thumb gets sweaty and your pick starts falling off.
Been there.
Funny.
The old sweaty
Been there,
thumb.
buddy.
I have to
my
apologize
life.
because I feel like I must look super PO'd when I'm like listening to some of this stuff because I'm just focused so hard. I'm just like, like really trying to listen to the words,
Somebody commented on a Toon Twist video on YouTube and said, "Does the mandolin player ever smile?"
They did.
No.
The answer is
He's actually never once.
still hasn't, and then
That's funny.
from yours.
Now that's funny.
All right. Well, we had some donations come in. JJ donated $50. They said another
Thank you,
great
JJ.
show plus
JJ.
fine guests.
Wow.
Thank you so much, JJ.
Thank you,
so much.
Thank you.
And also,
I just gotta say, if anybody does any donations at all, I'm just the fact that you went out of your way for us is really, it means a lot. Thank you.
yes,
a
seriously.
single penny,
Thank you guys.
and people who keep coming back to these shows, we really appreciate. We're honored to have your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For sure.
And Cynthia donated $20. Said, thank you all. The weekly stream is definitely one of the gems that has come out of this pandemic. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Thank you.
So we all know our homework. We know what we're going away with. Next week we have, I'm still working on guest 2, but guest 1 is so exciting. And of course it's not been announced anywhere else. So you guys are hearing it first. We're going to have Brian Sutton, who is just an enormous deal in the bluegrass world. If you don't know who he is, he's played on every record. I actually saw him today. We kept our 6-foot distance, but I was dropping something off at his house and he was talking about playing on a Cat Stevens record and all this stuff, and I know he played on that Dixie Chicks album. It's just the list is endless of stuff that he's done, and he's just one of the best flat pickers there is. So we're so excited, and he's from North Carolina, so Tommy and I can claim him. But he's a Tennessean now and has been for 20 some years. So I guess he, you know,
Yeah,
he's
take
kind
that,
of
Canada.
we can claim it. He belongs to
Yeah.
us.
What is this claiming thing?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
So that's next week. Also, for any of you who may have pre-ordered a vinyl record from us, we had an issue that we did not know. We asked before we did the setup through Facebook about the pre-orders, and it turns out that if your pre-orders go longer than 30 days, they just cancel them and refund your money. So that's the fire I've been trying to put out this week, because we had so many pre-orders and now they've all been canceled, and we've now opened it up on our website, which is what we should have done to begin with, but we thought Facebook would be, I don't know, easier for some reason, but it wasn't. So anyway, we still have those vinyls up for pre-order. It's just on our website now, as opposed to on Facebook. And if you did pre-order one, your money's not been taken. It's been refunded. So, you know, you can just head over to our website to do that if you like.
So there's 300 available again.
Exactly.
I'm worried about them selling out.
It's so annoying. But anyway, we'll do one more song. Thank you guys so much. Truly, we really appreciate it. Thanks to our special guests. And Tommy and I will finish on one that I think...
I didn't realize they're actually doing this.
Somebody...
Okay.
I don't know who it was. No, it's on the stream. I heard somebody do the holler, and it made me want to sing this song. I don't remember what key I did Lodi in and all that, so I'd have to look that up. We'll
get it ready for next time.
We're just gonna do.
We're gonna rock out for a minute, guys.
Rock out, you know. We did some Hank tonight. We did some.
We'll mosh pit over here while you.
You're
do
gonna wanna. I hope.
What is this?
Big Larry will be moshing too.
You will see.
Everyone's like, "What is going on?"
This is just pure fun.
What are we talking about?
So, all right, here we go.
All right. 1 second.
Just fun.
There we are.
I do need the words, though. All right, this is High School Tommy. Welcome, High School Tommy.
Springs blow, hammer of the gods, drive our ships to new lands, to fight the horde and sing and cry, Valhalla I am coming. On we sweep with threshing on, our only goal will be the western shore. Springs glow, how soft your fields so green can whisper tales of gore, of how we calmed the tides of war. We are your overlords. Always sweep with the shingle, our only goal will be the western shore. I kind of felt like the Saturday Night Live couple that sang those songs, like, ooh, like, I like big butts and I cannot lie. You know that lady?
Yeah.
I love
I actually,
Well, our
you
mosh
know what?
pit was really fun.
For next week, I do have some pictures of Tommy and I playing together in high school. I have one of he and I playing a Zeppelin song together in high school, so I can bring that
You have
back as well.
videos?
I don't have a video.
Oh, thank God.
Somebody does somewhere. I could find it one day.
Do it.
But anyway. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to head out, and we will see you all next week. God bless you. Take care. Stay safe. What does Katie say?
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Nice.
Thanks, everybody.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day. Good night. Wait, we just got a last donation. We must announce it. JR donated $25. Thank you, JR. Bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye.